Hello everyone and welcome back to the Perfect French with Dylane. Today we are going to learn everything that you need to know about French subject pronouns. On the book we are going to go from page 31 to 34. What is a subject pronoun? A subject pronoun is a pronoun, a word that is going to replace the subject of the sentence. Using pronoun will help you to avoid repetition. The exact same way as in English, you will see it. Very easy. In simple sentences, which we are focusing on right now, the subject pronoun is always at the beginning of the sentence and is followed by a verb, by a conjugated verb. We have different subject pronouns for singular and for plural. So let's see both. For singular, singulier, we have je or J apostrophe, depending if the following verb starts with a voyelle or a silent H, then we'll have J apostrophe. Consonant and H aspiré is going to be je. We'll come back on that. Tu, ils, elles, on. And then the plural, pluriel, we have nous, vous, ils, elles. So we have a little bit more than you in English. Let's start with je. Like I said, je will become J apostrophe when followed by a verb or a pronoun, whatever, we'll see that later. But when followed by something starting with a voyelle or silent H, it will become J apostrophe. It's just to have a good flow of pronunciation. So if you see, je viens, consonant, so je. J'arrive, voyelle, J apostrophe. Or, j'habite, I live. J apostrophe because the H is silent. Then we have tu. In French, you has two different translations. We have tu and we have vous. Tu is used to addressing a single person with who you're familiar. So a family member, a friend, a neighbor that you like, your parents, anybody that you're familiar with. Tu es un génie, you're a genius. Now we see il and elle. So it's he and she. We do not have it in French. We do not have any neutral. Everything, like I said before, it is either feminine or masculine. We do not have a neutral. So everything that is neutral in English, for us, will fall into a feminine or masculine. So it will fall into il or elle. I'm not too sure which one I said before, but you get the idea. Let's see too. L'avion atterrit. L'avion atterrit will become il atterrit. Technically, he is landing, but for you it's landing. Okay? If I say l'homme cuisine, il cuisine, he is cooking. So both of them are under il. Exact same thing for elle. Everything that is feminine, which is neutral for you or person, is going to fall into elle. La fleur pousse, elle pousse. By the way, pousser is growing for vegetables and flowers. Not saying that the flower is pushing something. So the flower is growing, it's growing. Technically for us, she's growing. La dame parle, elle parle. The lady is speaking, she's speaking. Very easy. Just remember, no neutral. On. On is quite confusing, I think, for French learners. It simply replaces nous. Not simply, but let's say it replaces nous. When we have a casual conversation, we'll most likely use on. We use nous in emails, everything that is a bit more formal. And I get this a lot on my channel, I get a lot of comments about it asking why do I use nous when I give examples. The reason is pretty simple. I teach an academic French. If you have an exam, if you use on, it's not going to be very well seen. If you speak with someone that you don't know, you should probably not use on too much. So I'm using both, but I still give example with nous, just because of that. But the difficulty with on is that the following verb, is going to be conjugated like il and elle. So in the singular, not in the plural. So on refers to the plural, but is going to be conjugated like a singular. If we say we have a dog, we can say on a un chien. On a un chien. So that's easy. But on can also be used as one to talk more about general facts. For example, on peut admirer l'architecture. On peut admirer l'architecture. We are not talking about anybody specifically, so it's one can admire the architecture. Okay? So that's for the singular. Now if we see the plural, nous is used the exact same way as we in English. So we use nous to refer to a group of people including the person who is speaking. Nous allons au magasin, we are going to the store. Nous sommes étudiants, we are students. Now, vous. Vous can be in the singular and in the plural actually, because vous has two different uses in French. The first one is to refer to a group of people, so as you, and the second one is to talk to someone to who you have to show respect. So for example, if you talk to your boss, to someone that you don't know, basically anybody that you don't know, you are going to use vous. Unless you're the same age, it's very casual. But if you go to the supermarket and you address the cashier or anybody who is working there, you're going to use vous. So this is not about the social situation, okay? It's not if you have a better job than someone, you can't use tu. You have to use vous to show respect. You don't know that person, show respect. Very important. And even if you know that person, so my husband is an English speaker, his parents are obviously English speaker, I speak English with all of them, but if I was to speak French, I will use vous for my in-laws. This is just a form of respect. So let's see two sentences. Vous mangez une pomme. Vous mangez une pomme. You're eating an apple. My computer. So that could be you as one person, or that could be you as a few people. Second one. Vous aimez les bananes. Vous aimez les bananes. You like bananas. Same thing. It could be one person or it could be a group of people. With only one sentence we can't really tell because it's more in the context. I don't know who vous is in this case. Now, ils and elles. So in English you only have they. For us we have two different ones. Ils and elles. They are mostly used the same way as ils and elles in the singular, just they have an S at the end. They also refer to people or things, my computer again. We don't have a neutral, once again, very important, no neutral. But we have a little thing to remember about ils. Also, they are both pronounced exactly the same as the singular. Since we don't pronounce the S, they are pronounced the same way. Ils, pluriel, is going to refer to a group of people or things. But what if there is a mix of gender? What if there is a masculine and feminine? We are going to use ils. If you have a group of 20 women, but there's one man, we are going to use ils. The masculine wins all the time. So if we say Steve and Jeff arrive, they arrive, ils arrivent. So masculine. But if we had a woman in there, we have Steve, Jeff, and Luna arrive. They arrive. Ils arrivent. Okay, the masculine win. Masculine, féminin égale masculine. But when we use elle is only for feminine. Luna and Maria arrive, they arrive, elles arrivent. Elles arrivent. Féminine. But it can be also about other things. Les oranges sont sur la table. Les oranges sont sur la table. We saw that orange is a feminine word in French. So, elles sont sur la table. Elles sont sur la table. Quite a few exercises for this one. You're going from 1.12 to 1.15. Don't forget to get the audios as well. They are available to download to everyone who has the book. Tomorrow we are going to learn everything about the articles le, la, les. So I will see you tomorrow. À demain.